if we're back. I showed the credits. I'm getting 150 on my on time. We're doing the mirror though.
But I can't remember if I pointed this out before in a previous.
What are your stats?
Diddy's normally a medium or a small character.
Yes. Acceleration outbeat.
I think Diddy might be considered small then.
No, Diddy seems to be medium.
Oh, so the Peachette probably has the same stats as Peach. So, you know, Peachette being a medium makes sense. Anyway, I can't remember if I brought this up before in a recording or not, because how much these were spaced apart, but you motherfuckers want to complain about a game's arbitrary shelf life. You should all be big mad at Xenoverse 2 because it came out before Mario Kart.
That's actually not bad. Medium distribution. She's closer to Luigi, actually.
I thought Mario, Luigi, and like Peach were all in the same group.
No.
Oh wait, no, this game did.
Luigi
and Iggy are in the same group.
Yeah.
But I believe both of the princesses were in the same group.
Peachette, because randomness.
Anyway, like I said, y'all want to be angry at a
Watch the RNG fuck me over.
I want to be angry at a game's arbitrary shelf life. You should all be angry at Xenoverse 2 because that came out in, I believe, 2013 and has literally gotten 10 years worth of updates. Meaning it actually came out before Mario... it actually came out before the original 8. And not just came out before the original 8, is probably going to exist past the Booster Course Pass because if there's any new Dragon Ball shit, it will just be added to Xenoverse 2. Oh, but none of you fucking care about Xenoverse 2, so that's why you're not going to have this arbitrary game's shelf life must be this
People literally did that. We sort of 4 months now in this, and I try to hold some commentary between certain random bitching if I'm cutting out failed attempts, so I don't know how much commentary is going to be used because I'm trying to show wins instead of just playing so I can get all first place. And sometimes I get a bit heated. But we've talked about this for months now because I really do feel like those leaks did sort of ruin the Mario Kart because people then all of a sudden started talking about video games and their required arbitrary shelf life and how, like, a video game should not go beyond a certain amount of time and that anything beyond that is just kind of bad and disgusting and that you should be appalled. Even though what I love about that kind of fucking blue shell.
Kaboom!
You're the same motherfuckers that you'll bitch and whine and moan about like Mario Kart's arbitrary shelf life. You're the exact same people that want Smash Ultimate to go on forever with more characters and costume DLC.
Yes. You can't have it both ways, jerks. Okay, that blue shell didn't fuck me over too bad because I had a decent lead.
The design of the course is also not that bad. It would be like a Rainbow Road or something.
Remember, rubber banding on 150!
Well, yeah, we talked about it's like, well, Mirror Mode is technically considered 150. There are points where it feels
like the rubber banding.
The AI is a middle ground between 100 and 150. Feels like, I guess, it would be like 120, like AI or something.
Damn it, Yoshi. It is funny to see people, Mario Kart has an arbitrary shelf life, but this video game should go on forever.
Yeah, you're the people that want Smash Ultimate to go on forever.
People are still obsessed with Smash.
Yes. Because because of the big content grifters realize that the fucking money they get from baseless Smash speculation, like the channel that shall not be named that would post like absolutely ridiculous Smash speculation going off nothing and a bunch of blatant clickbait, makes one video after Sora comes out, then just fucking disappears.
People are still talking about Smash.
Because now that Sakurai's a YouTuber, God, that's a weird statement, he's talked about the next Smash in a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So people desperate for content keep grabbing onto that.
And people... And you know what's funny, though? And this goes back and forth with things where... For the next Smash, because of the way Sakurai was talking and other things, it's sort of put this idea in people's heads that the next Smash might be this sort of soft reboot, and then you have these people kind of doing, and this is just funny given the fucking endless stream of content of certain people kind of doing, soft reboot might be good, going back to basics and stripping out all the nonsense.
Because people are going to use third-party characters like Bayonetta and Steve and stuff being top tier to justify the narrative in their head that third-party characters were a mistake in Smash. When that's not third-party characters, that's that these characters were overtuned. Even though Cloud was actually technically more broken than Bayonetta, but you never hear anyone talk about it.
Okay, if we're doing that semantic thing, we need to talk about what made Bayonetta the most broken character. Bayonetta is the most broken character.
Bayonetta technically had a slightly better matchup chart, where she would, while Cloud...
Now, if we're going to also talk about...
Well, Cloud technically, if I remember...
Smash for Wii U and 3DS, we need to talk about what made Bayonetta overpowered.
But I was going to say what it was... I believe Cloud technically had more, slightly...
Fucking blue shell! Don't watch me lose. Right at the end. We don't jump off the bridge.
Yes.
Fuck it. Oh, never mind. In Smash for Wii U and 3DS, what made Bayonetta the most broken character? Because of Bayonetta actually being able to do combos like you can in the Bayonetta game. She could infinitely juggle people to the boundary.
Yeah.
And 0 to KO.
I was going to say she was technically more quote-unquote even with certain characters where, a Cloud had would technically have a better matchup. Bayonetta, it's also one of those you're going from, 8, or you're going from, to a 9 to an 8, so, for one...
Yeah, he had a boost, and he took the one thing which proved that little theory.
So we'll have to see if it's still open. Because if it's still open, that's really interesting, as I honestly would have assumed that they would have it closed.
Figure that out, but
We'll see on this loop around.
Thankfully, the double side of rubber banding is...
Yeah, let's see. They slow down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It does, okay.
Of course it does. That...
Good.
Because that would create all of the problems if it stayed open.
Open, yes. That actually fixes this course. Because... Fucking blue shell.
Technically that's a red. Oh, there's the blue.
However...
So everyone just got hit, so because everyone just...
That's why I was saying, however... Basically, on Wii,
Yeah.
And I will repeat this again. Damn it. On Wii, that shortcut was just a couple of, like, slightly harder to drive down path areas, but logistically...
Now, so another thing with Smash that I feel like, people are using to, like, justify a reboot, which this is one of those I hate people type of moments. This idea of a bunch of the older characters like Mario and DK or like Kirby being...
Hands are sweating a lot.
Like Mario, DK, or like Kirby being outdated in Smash, which I will admit some of them could use a rework at the same time. Like I
fucking bullshit!
Hey, it doesn't count.
No, you get my point!
Yeah. Like I said many times before, because this is the type of thing I really hate, because I feel a bunch of YouTubers have gaslit people on this. Just throwing a bunch of incoherent references with no rhyme or reason into a moveset, I don't think makes a good Smash character, and I feel like a lot of the characters you all complain about being too simple or basic, you miss the point of, like I've said many times before, to overcomplicate Mario is missing the point of Mario. It is like adding depth to like Ryu and Street Fighter. You are missing the point of the character, because this is supposed to be the basic bitch white bread character everyone else in the roster is based off of.
Yes.
Also, like I said, the other thing I hate this idea if it's like references equal good, because if we design characters like that, we go to the Nick All-Star Brawl School of Game Design, which makes fucking memes literal moves for characters.
Fucking Blue Shell.
Kaboom!
So many blue shells.
In Nick All-Star Brawl 2, a lot of Squidward's animations are literally based off the memes of people pausing on smear frames.
Yes.
Now, I will be fair while I say it's like if we do this, we end up with memes. The one meme in that moveset I will allow is that, like, forward kick, because that was actually a meme about hitboxes. So that's, like, the only one I will allow being a move, because it makes sense for the meme.
Okay, that's actually good. Hold on.
Like I've always said with when people talk about how the blue shell is a necessary evil, I kind of feel like the lightning in a lot of ways does the same thing as the blue shell.
Yeah, hold on.
And in a lot of ways I think is, better because it equalizes everyone.
We can talk about that in a second. I'm trying to focus.
Focusing. Okay, good. Triple nanners.
Go backwards just to get into...
Ooh.
First try, even though I did get blue shell screwed quite a lot by just seeing a bunch of those, but that was actually a first try. To talk about the blue spiny shell bullshit, I might let this run for a minute so I can say my piece here, because I talk about this, especially if I lose. The lightning hit everyone, meaning the person that gets lightning in the back fucks over everyone in front of them. That, honestly, equalizes the race, where all of the blue spiny shell does is give the person in last the ability to fuck over first place. And that has always been stupid, because that doesn't help the person that gets it, where lightning will at least fuck over everyone that isn't you. And the blue spiny shell fucks over first place, and generally all that does is let second place win, while the guy who threw it generally gets no advantage out of it. And the item literally only existed to force first place to slow down in 64, because the N64 could barely render everyone at once. With that said, though, this was 150cc mirror mode for the Acorn Cup. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. Here comes the in-slate, and this time, no loser bracket footage. Bye, everybody. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what is your opinion on that current leak for the next Mario Kart? Personally, I think that leak is complete bullshit, simply because the leaker that started this was basically not that credible, but not a lot of people know that. So a lot of people are spreading this leak as if it's far more credible than it actually is. And because this leak is similar to a few slightly more credible leaks from a couple of months ago, people basically think that the one leak is correct, but I don't think the one leak is correct. And one of my main reasons for basically thinking that is Nintendo seems to not want to consider their mobile games as mainline entries. So everyone is treating Mario Kart Tour as Mario Kart 9, meaning every leak is treating the next mainline Mario Kart as Mario Kart 10, but because Nintendo does not seem to want to treat their mobile games as mainline entries, so this likely means the next mainline Mario Kart will be considered the 9th game and not the 10th. And on top of that, I also don't think the Switch 2 is coming in 2024. If I'm wrong about that, I will own up to it, but the reason I don't think it's coming in 2024 is because I feel like they're going to ride out the final few releases of the original Switch and then announce the Switch 2, and it will release in 2025 or 2026, simply because I think Nintendo is going to promote the final few original Switch games before moving on to the next console. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.